and welcome back to my channel. The sun is shining, and the last time I did a baking video on here, it wasn't very successful, but it was in my recipe. I was trying a recipe from the book. I'm not blaming anything, but it didn't work for various reasons. So today I want to make a bread. We've run out of bread, and I thought I haven't baked a bread in a long time, so I thought I will make a different kind of bread. I'll make an onion, garlic, coriander bread, because why not? And hopefully the sun will help with the proving of the dough. So let's get baking. Before that, you know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, and let's get on with it. Okay, so I am going to start with 500 grams of strong white flour, bread flour, whatever it's called in the shops. That's 500 grams. Gonna add 10 grams of salt, and I'm gonna add 10 grams of fast action yeast pouch. This is 7, but I'll top it up with 3 more grams. So equal amount of salt and equal amount of yeast. That's it. Now just a quick mix before adding 40 ml of olive oil to this. And in here I've got 300 ml of water. I'm just going to add a little first, maybe 3/4. Give it a mix. I think it can take a bit more. So the sun is shining today, so I'm hoping that this dough is going to work. It's not hot, but it's really nice warm day. Actually, I've used up all the 300 ml of water. Now I'm going to knead this in a stand mix. You can easily do this by hand. It is not, this particular bread is not difficult to do by hand. So I'm going to knead this for a good 5-6 minutes and see once the dough becomes stretchy, I will stop. Those mushrooms are not for the bread, by the way. I've got some other things to cook. Anyways, this is how it looks to begin with, and we'll see it in 6 minutes. So this is how it's looking. It is really sticky. Maybe I shouldn't have added last bit of water. So I've kneaded this 6 minutes, which is lovely. I'm going to knead it for a couple more minutes by hand because I just want to feel the dough. And this will also give me a chance to just add like a drop of flour. Oh, it's so lovely. If I didn't have other things going on, I would just love to knead it by hand. But you know, I've got so much in the kitchen going on. Oh, it's beautiful. So a couple more minutes like this, and then it can go in the prepared bowl. Fingers crossed for a good rise. Okay. So there's a bowl with a little bit of the same olive oil I used in the bread. Just gonna cover it with lid and then leave it in the sun for an hour, like hour, 2 hours. I'll see once it's doubled in size, I will move on to the next step. So I've just got 1 red onion, fat 3 garlic cloves, and I'm just going to finely chop all of this with a handful of coriander as well. Time to check on the dough. It's been sitting outside for 1 hour right here in the sun. Yeah, it's more than doubled in size. That looks beautiful. Okay, been waiting to do this. Yes. Right, let's add lots of flavor to this. Just beautiful. So here is onion, garlic, and lots of chopped coriander. Handful. Now I have to knead all of this into the dough. Once you think that this is incorporated really well, which I think it is in my case, I'm just gonna put it back in the same bowl and back in the sun for just half an hour. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, so in the half an hour that the dough was brewing for the second time, I had to make dinner. So, I'd like to show you my real life kitchen happenings. Anyways, so I had to make dinner. So today I really haven't made one of my favorite chicken curries for a long time. This recipe is on the channel. It's called the coriander chicken curry, and it is insanely delicious. So now while this cooks for 45 minutes, I'm going to put my attention back to the bread. So in this little bowl, I'm just going to mix some seeds for the topping. So just a couple of tablespoons of sesame seeds. And I have got here some black cumin, which is like a Shahi cumin it's sold as. It's very slightly different to the normal cumin. So if you don't have that, use normal cumin. But if you have this, then please do use black cumin. And the last bit is a tablespoon of nigella seeds or onion seeds. And that's a lovely topping for the bread. Let me bring the bread bowl in and see what's going on. So it's been half an hour. It's doubled in size again. I'm so excited for this bread. So I'm gonna get this out. And actually, I'm just gonna line a baking tray very quickly. Just got some flour. Gonna press it out. Should I put some underneath here? Never mind. I was just so amazed at seeing the beautiful dough. Right, got a nice little flat rectangle, and I'm just going to roll out. Got a little bit of water here, just a bit lukewarm. Now Now this needs one last brew in the sun for an hour. I cannot wait for this. And the last thing I'm going to do is just make some cuts. I'm going to cover it in a loose plastic bag. So I've got this old bag from something I must have bought, and I kept it for occasions like these. So the dough is not touching the plastic bag. I'm going to leave this in the sunshine for an hour and keep my fingers crossed for a good brew, last brew. Okay, before I show you what the bread is looking like outside in the sun, I just want to show you how amazing my chicken curry looks. I've just had a little taste and it just is heavenly. This is the coriander chicken curry from my channel. And that's our dinner for tonight. Oh my god, that's massive. Right, it's time to take it to the oven. Look at that. So in a nice hot oven, 220°C for 30 minutes plus baking. So it's been 30 minutes. It smells insane. Looks pretty good. I need to test if it's done. So one way to test is to lift off the bread and check. If it sounds hollow, then it's done. It actually does sound hollow. Okay, I'm gonna give it, there's 2 minutes left in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna give it last 2 minutes, then take it out and let it cool for 5 minutes. Wow, that is stunning. Look at the texture on that. I can't tell you how incredible it smells. As in, my house smells of just goodness. That might be the best bread I've ever baked. The crust is whoa. The seasoning, the flavor. Oh my goodness, guys. Please try this. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you back with another. This, guys, please. It's sunny. Make the most of the sunshine. Bake and enjoy.